Good Saturday morning, everyone. Look how beautiful this sunrise is behind me. It's going to be a beautiful day. We had some whoppers of storms that came through here last night. When I was in Charlotte Thursday night, they got nailed. So thunder and lightning have been following me around, which fits the week I've had because it's been a lot of obstacles and debacles, and not even the big stuff like the air conditioning, the car, and the TV. Those are just inconveniences. It's just all these little things also went wrong in my week, like best laid plans, best intentions, and sure enough, so many little things popped up to steal my joy this week. It was tough. So fill your cups because I'm excited. I am so pumped up, which is crazy because I should be like an angry, sad, dead body by now from what this week has done to me. But so I have an Audible subscription and I highly recommend it to everyone. And I thought when I got in the car this week, I was like, well, I didn't really want to listen to any of my podcasts. I was like, let me find something, because I knew I was going to be in my car a lot this week. Let me find something I can listen to the whole week. Well, Audible recommended a book for me, and it was free with my membership. So I was like, well, what the heck? I liked the title. Relentless. Because that's one of my new favorite words. But by Tim Grover. And I like his style. I like how he writes. He's very black and white, just like David Goggins. He shoots it so straight. Some of you may not like that, but I don't like a lot of fluff and I don't like a lot of emotion. And I'm finding that a lot of the books that I identify the most with and have always identified the most with are about elite athletes. And I am not an athletic person. Like, I work out and I take care of my body because that is what you're supposed to do. But you're not going to find me playing basketball, let alone playing it well. But I identify and I connect with these messages and always have. David Goggins is a super extreme athlete. Even as far back as, I'm not going to say how many decades ago, but my absolute favorite book on coaching a team and leading a team is by Rick Pitino. It's a fantastic book. I can't remember the title of it off the top of my head, but you can Google Rick Pitino leadership book and it'll come up. And I don't know why. And I love my Brené Brown and I love Rachel Hollis. Like, I do love a lot of the female authors, but I connect more with these extreme athlete books, which is so weird. But I have to think it's because I am excruciatingly competitive. Compete with myself. I compete with others. I can't help it. So in this book, Relentless, From Good to Great to Unstoppable, he breaks people into 3 categories: coolers, closers, and cleaners. And coolers are good, closers are great, but cleaners are unstoppable. And it's so good. It's so good because for a long time in my life, I felt like nothing was ever good enough. And I thought it was my problem. Like, I was broken. Like, why can't I be happy? I've achieved all these things. I am so grateful and appreciative of this beautiful life that I have, but I'm not satisfied. And I've never been, ever. And I thought something was wrong with me. But it turns out, nothing wrong with me. It's all okay to be that way. And I'm inspired and I'm pumped up and I am ready for us to take our lives to the next level. So what am I reading? What else am I reading? Because I have books for my books. I always do. It's a good thing I'm a fast reader, but I always take notes. So this book, On Fire, The 7 Choices to Ignite a Radically Inspired Life. Brene Brown wrote the introduction, so you know if Brene signed off on this book. It's a good one. I'm about halfway through it. I love it. It's really good. Really good. Limitless. This one I'm super excited to dig into. It says upgrade your brain, learn anything faster, and unlock your exceptional life. Like, how good does that sound? Because at 45, my brain feels sometimes like it's got some cobwebs in it. And I've not read a book, I think, like this before, so I'm really curious to see what it's going to be about. Some oldies but goodies. I've got The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. I have actually never read a book by him before. I know some of you are going to find that hard to believe, but I have not. So I'm excited to dig into that one. I picked up The Road Less Traveled too, which is another famous one. And then this looked like a short one, but right with where I'm at. The Dream Giver by Bruce Wilkinson. So if any of you have read this one, drop a note and let me know what you thought about it. I found it at the used bookstore. But on the back of it, it says, are you living your dream or just living your life? And I'm like, I don't know. Let's find out, right? So much goodness, so much information. And this is about taking those governors off. This is about the 40% rule and living at our maximum capacity and asking ourselves, what else am I capable of? And we're going to continue to overcome all those little obstacles that get in the way to steal our joy every day. So I can't say this enough, especially if you like books about extreme athletes, elite athletes. If you're a competitor, if you're competitive, this is a good one. It's really good. So it's Saturday. Take those governors off. Don't sit in your air conditioning all day on the couch. Do something great today, because we're going to become unstoppable. I guarantee it. If you've had success this week, drop it in the comments. I want to hear from you. What are you working on? What went well? What worked this week? And if your week went to hell in a handbasket like mine did, share that too, because you are not alone, my friends. Have an awesome Saturday. Let's be great. I'm going to do my best too. Can't wait to share with you where all this is going. Talk tomorrow.